anything like that. No,
No.
no, I
But what
just
was
offer
your
it.
kind of like how? So how was your offer so convincing that they would buy the service? Would you establish a trust with them first? What was your
I
strategy to
would
go about?
establish rapport. Yeah, I would establish rapport with the customer, and
Mm-hmm.
and then and then show them the benefit of having a 0% credit card for eight that they could pay off all their bills in 18 months rather than five different credit cards and say um, what at such a high percentage rate as probably 26 or 27% for for so many years, and that really just caught on caught on to them. They really caught that they could pay it off in 18 months at this rate and at 0% instead of paying 29% or 27% for five different credit cards on each credit card for so many years.
Okay. Um, that's a good aspect. And again, when working with these different employees, teaching them best practices, etc., did you kind of face any particular or challenging customer situation where you had like yeah, you had to face a really annoyed or a really charged up customer, and then you had to change things and resolve their concerns or whatever? Do you have any such example?
I will say retaining the customer. There's some customers that would agree to do it, and then they before it's complete or anything like that, which would take about a week. Um, they would change their mind, and the process of retention and explaining to them the benefit of it, um, to stick with the program, and their retention process was the biggest challenge.
All right, all right. And so this is one thing. And then you mentioned that you improved the team performance, which obviously resulted in, again, better customer retention. And did you also establish any, C-level relationships here?
Um, well, I deal with different departments in the business as far as managers. As a team lead, you would um, um, float I would say to different departments and help out different team members on their team. So I made good with different different managers. As it says on my LinkedIn page, um, one of those um, recommendations on my LinkedIn page is from a manager that I work well with other people and things like that.
All right, all right. So, do you have those? I mean, you do have those recommendations on LinkedIn, right?
I have one and I have three on my computer from different managers. Yes.
Okay, so can you also send me those recommendations because I would like to add that
Yes.
aspect somewhere. So let me just
Yes.
list down things: the keyword list, the project reports, and then just on another note, Terrence, have you also attended any training or gotten any certifications or attended any workshops? Financial um, modeling, analysis, planning related trainings, workshops, or certifications?
No, no, I have no certifications just yet.
Just doing your
Um,
MBA. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so very quickly, what about the accounts payable clerk position at Blackhawk Network? And before that, as a team lead, did you work on or did you create any new dashboards?
No, they were already created for us.
All right. So tell me about your role as the accounts payable clerk at the Blackhawk Network. Again, any particular? So you mentioned you organized reconcile of credit cards to statements for period and close J in Microsoft Dynamics. Um, you know,
Yeah.
any quantifiable improvements that you saw by using Microsoft Dynamics?
Um, no, no, not with what I was doing. Um, my most of my job was um to reconcile bank accounts and pivot tables and VLOOKUP research and discovery. Um, other than that, I really just set up customers or clients that were new new customers to the gift card mall that they had and resolved any disputes that that were coming in from our from our customers. But other than that, no.
And you did you face any challenges in implementing these reconciliation methods across the company, across the enterprise?
Um, no, I don't think so. I don't remember any complications or anything like that. No.
And you mentioned that you improved eminence by eliminating disputes from customers' refund precedents, right? How much were you
Correct.
improved this eminence, and how exactly did you kind of like eliminate disputes?
Um, I would say I improved it about 80%. And how I did
And
that was the
Mhm.
customer would call in or send an email that to the accounting department that their their gift card was malfunction or they didn't didn't get the money that they put on it or something like that. And my job was to 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 certify their complaint by by researching what happened to the money and if and and resolving that issue where either they will get a different credit debit card or gift card and use that as it.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. And when you say that you improved eminence by 80%, what do you exactly mean by, or what do you exactly refer to by eminence? So, customer satisfaction, would that be?
Customer satisfaction. Yeah.
All right. And you mentioned, Terrence, that you administer data entry tools now and Excel work to maximize efficiency of the team. So, what were the issues that the team was facing there that required you to maximize efficiency? What were some of the efficiency delays, or um, what was the lack of efficiency there?
Um, like fish.
What was the problem there that required you to take this action?
Well, it was. How do I say that? Yeah, I don't know how to say it because I worked in two different departments. I'm not sure which department I was in as far as which department I'm writing it for. Um, I believe it was the second department at Blackhawk, and that was the accounts receivable department. Um, so that was actually uh, uh,
Mm-hmm.
that was actually just calculating, or not calculating, but hold on a second.
So how much were you able to improve team efficiency?
How much I was able to improve what?
Team efficiency.
Team efficiency. I would say 10 or 15%. The team was
Mm-hmm.
very efficient. I wouldn't say they weren't efficient. It's just with my help, it just added another person to do things where they could get other things done.
All right. So you kind of like provided team support.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. And how big was the team here that you were managing?
This was probably, I think it was 6 people.
6 people.
Uh,
Right.
throughout this 6 to 8 people.
Mm-hmm. And you were leading these 6 people,
No, I wasn't leading these 6 people. I was just support.
supporting them. All right. And other than that, other than administrating data entry into ServiceNow and Excel workbooks, did you provide any other data-driven recommendations or reviews on company projects, or um, on company processes, etc.?
Um, no, I would say no.
All right. And this data entry administration, how did this exactly improve the efficiency in terms of, like, I'm trying to get the link here. So the problem that was there before, that it helped resolve.
Like I said, it was doing a job that 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 the other team members are are didn't have time to do, or was time consuming, where they couldn't get to other tasks, and they would have me do it, and um that would that would just be V lookups and pivot tables and data entry and things like that. But it was
Mm.
just tasks that will be time consuming for them, where they couldn't get to more other responsibilities.
All right. That makes sense. What about your role as the accounts payable clerk at Delta Mechanical? Because I see the same results as above.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same results in all my accounts payable jobs. The only thing different with that accounts payable, I think I was reconciling um 5 or 6 bank accounts that I didn't do, that I may have did in at Blackhawk, but I didn't do in other accounts payable jobs. Other than that, journal entries was the same. Saving the 2% in 10 days was the same.
So this is
Really
this is
working with different parts of. Go
mhm.
ahead. I'm sorry.
So, sorry to cut you, but this is something that you did at Blackhawk, right? The bank
Yeah,
accounts and everything. But what about Delta Mechanical?
yeah. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's really no different. It's just a different company. That's all.
And what about UTC Aerospace Systems? Any new thing that you would like to share for these, or otherwise I'll just put them in, a brief summary, because again it's the same thing.
Yeah, just a brief summary. It's pretty much the same thing, yes.
And at UTC Aerospace Systems, did you contribute to the to revenue growth?
Did I do what?
I said, did you
Continue to,
contribute to revenue growth at UTC Aerospace
um,
Systems? Excuse me.
um, I wouldn't say I did as an accounts payable clerk. No,
All right.
I would say I saved
Okay.
them some money, but I didn't contribute to the growth of it. No.
Okay, all right. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to know, Terrence. I would really appreciate if you could just, send me the project reports, the keyword list, and the recommendations. And if you can
Okay.
look for any other project reports, that'll also be great. Again,
Okay.
financial modeling, analysis, related projects, because that will help me show your transferable skills.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay. So thank you so
All
much
right.
for your time, Terrence. It was really nice talking to you.
Okay. You too.
Bye bye. Take care. Good night.
All right. Good night.